am Chrissy from Marbling for Fun, and this is the video instructions for creating a necklace. This is also project other one. One simply has to do with the color that comes in your kit. So this is what it could look like. Just a little pendant. It is a bisque pottery pendant with cotton thong, and it is very easy to make. That you have in your kit, and that is to create a card that can go with your pendant necklace if you want to give somebody a gift. Now these are simply ideas of what you can do. What you get in your kit is to get you going. If you are a jewelry maker, then you can use other findings. Over here you can, this is just findings that you could use. So these are other jump rings, lobster clasps, or even box lace ends that you can use for your cotton thong to just make your necklace a bit more professional. But this is really what you need to end up with a necklace that is really sweet and simple to make. You could also use different cords or different beads to make your necklace something really special. I'll put this out of the way and then we can show you what comes in your kit. First of all, you get instructions. Now these instructions will take you step by step through marbling and creating a necklace. Your box turns into, your box lid turns into your tray, which is what you are going to use for your marbling session. Now, because we use water-based paints, you need to thicken water before you can marble onto it. And in your kit, you get floater powder. This is enough powder to make 2 liters of floater liquid, and that is what's going to keep your paint afloat. You have to do this the day before your marbling session. This gives the floater powder, the liquid, time to cool down before you can use it. It thickens as well. The instructions are on here, but basically you heat 2 liters of water to near boiling, whisk this in, leave it to cool, and when it is cool, whisk your floater liquid again, and that is just to ensure that the cellulose didn't thicken just at the bottom, but it gives you one smooth consistency so that you are ready for your marbling session. The best bit, I think, is the colors. In this particular project, you get chocolate brown, you get turquoise, and you get sand. Sand is an iridescent color, so it gives your pendant and the card that you make with it a bit of a shimmer. It's beautiful. 3 pipettes, and you're going to use your pipettes to get your paint onto the floater liquid so that you can create your design. You get 3.5 meters of cotton thong, which is enough for 70 centimeters each. Now 70 centimeters for me is a bit long, so when you get to make your necklace, you just measure a safe necklace size. If you have to cut it, and then you can tie a reef knot, but we'll get there. You get 5 pendants. Now the pendants look like this here. It's a beautiful square. They are a bit small. That is why this isn't suitable for children under 36 months, and that is why it has a little warning label as well. And lastly, you get 10 pieces of marbling paper, and that is because you will see in a minute, when we do your pendant, there is a lot of paint left. So you could use this for making a matching card. Again, if you want to give your necklace to somebody as a gift, it can have a matching card that goes with it. Let's get going. This is the marbling liquid that I have made before. Now, normally we would say please cover your work surfaces, because you might get some drops on the work surfaces or yourself, so you can wear an apron. It often happens to me, so it's a good idea. I love turquoise, so today I'm starting with turquoise. There are different ways of getting paint onto the floater liquid. This is full drops. You have to get one drop out at a time, because if you get more than one drop out, it might sink to the bottom, and that is not ideal if you need to have your design at the top of the floater liquid to create a design. If you find your paint sinks, you can use the stippling technique. You can empty a pipette and tap, tap, tap the pipette onto your finger. Those drops coming out are small. They are part drops, and you can see they are much lighter. The iridescent, or the sand colour, the iridescent, is more heavily pigmented, so it needs to be continually mixed. You squeeze the paint out of the pipette and draw up some fresh paint to get into your pipette, and then you can use this as a design. This is lovely, but I'm going to finish with turquoise, I think. These drops are quite big. Now our pendant is small, so we need to have very small design to work with. We can use this, but I think I'll balance this, just slightly break up the bigger blues with a bit of brown. That is much better. And this is just touching the surface with the pipette. You need a stylus, and this is just a kebab skewer. Cocktail sticks work, and now we can do a freestyle design, which literally gives you the freedom to do what you want. We can play dot to dot, go from one circle through the next and create a spiral. This is a miniature flower. At any point when you are happy with your design, you can print. Now the pendant is quite small, and of course you can use your fingers to submerge the pendant into the liquid. The the paint will go around your fingers, but it wipes off, or you can wash it. What I'm going to use is a little pair of pliers. Now for choosing the best bit, I think. I would like something that has all three colours. might use that piece there. Because the pottery is really flat, you need to keep it at an angle when you submerge. That will prevent you from trapping an air bubble that will make a white spot on your pendant. And there you have your print. A little swirl in your pendant with all the colours that come in the kit. You need to leave this to drip dry without rubbing, and it should take a couple of minutes before we can actually make our pendant or our necklace. It doesn't take long to dry. I'll just put it to the side. You can see there is a lot of paint left in your design, so you can print the piece of paper as it is, or you can change it slightly to something else. I'm going to add a bit of paint. I don't want a lot of paint, so I am going to simply use the stylus, dip it into the paint, touch the surface, and you can see how much paint gets displaced by one drop from the stylus. I want to do the same with the blue, chocolate, and finish with the sand. And let's make a flower. You go from the outside of the circle, stop in the center, and continue to make as many petals as you would like. And do a little swirl inside just to bring the paint together. Now for printing. Your paper comes folded, but this is the same paper. When you print paper, slightly curl your paper, like so. This prevents air pockets again, because they make white spots. And roll the design in to the other side and lift. And here you have a matching card to go with your necklace. You can leave this to drip dry, which is ideal. I'm just going to rub or get the excess floater liquid off, and now it will dry a little bit easier. There is paint left. This is called a ghost design. They are random. You don't know what you get. Now you can change this, or you can print it as it is. I might change this. Again, slightly curl the paper, roll it in to the other side and lift it up. There you have a second print. You can see that there's so much more paint in your kit than what you need for your necklaces, which means after you have made your necklaces, you can continue to play. The floater liquid should stay good for up to 3 months. So when you are done marbling for the day, you can clean the floater by running either newspaper over it, scrap paper. We run kitchen roll over it and just slightly touch the edges of your tray. Print this, discard, and now you have clean floater ready for the next session. Use a funnel, pour it back into the container that you use it to store. Just keep it cool, and then you can marble as and when you want to. We are just preparing the surface for our necklace making. You need your pendant. You need some of the cotton thong. Now this was cut to 70 centimeters. It is a little bit long for me, so I'm going to snip just a little bit off because we need to keep enough of the ends to tie the knot. That's all we need. We can start. So put the two ends together, fold the cord or the cotton thong in half, push it through the necklace, take the two ends and push that through the little hoop or the loop. And so this is called a lark's head knot, just tighten that. The last thing to do is to tie a knot. Now we're just going to finish it with a reef knot. And there you go. The necklace is done. And here's the matching card that can go with it. So a lovely way to end this is you can mount this on another piece of paper, or you can write a note inside if you don't mind the overlap. That is why I would normally just cut this to size, mount it on another piece of paper or card, write a little note and give somebody a unique gift. That is all there is to it. I hope that this was useful and informative. Please get in touch if you need any more info. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.